This Instagram page has gotten over 95,000 followers in less than 2 months just by posting plant growth time-lapse videos. And what's crazy is some of its videos have reached 68 million views, 76 million views, and even more using completely AI-generated videos. And it doesn't stop there. This YouTube channel creates both long-form videos and shorts, with some of their videos reaching 20 million views, 11 million views, and more. Based on their views, they're estimated to be making at least $3,000 a month from this type of content. And that's what makes this niche such an interesting opportunity. You're creating satisfying videos that show a plant growing from a tiny seed all the way to a fully grown plant or harvest. But you don't need a garden, a camera, or even the actual plant because the entire process can be created with AI. Here's a video I created using the same method I'm about to show you. And in this video, I'll show you the method, the prompts, and the tool that makes the whole process simple. So by the end, you'll know exactly how to create these plant growth time-lapse videos yourself, generating the story ideas. All right, let's start with the first thing you'll need, which is a good, detailed prompt. This part is really important because your prompt is basically the foundation of the entire video. It tells the AI exactly what you want to create, so the better your instructions are, the better the final result will be. I've already prepared a detailed prompt for this, and if you want it, simply comment prompt below and I'll send it to you directly. The prompt I'm using can work with most AI tools, but for this video, we're going to use Topview Canvas. Unlike a basic AI video generator, Topview Canvas gives you a visual workspace powered by an intelligent video agent, so the AI can take care of the workflow while you still have full control to step in and make changes whenever you need to. I've also left the Topview link in the description, so go ahead and sign up or log in. Once you're inside Topview, go to the homepage and click Canvas. You'll be taken into the Canvas workspace, where you'll see the prompt box. Now, head over to the resource document, copy the full prompt, paste it into the box, and hit enter. Give it a moment to process, and once the prompt has been loaded into the canvas, simply type start and hit enter. Topview will then give you 10 different plant ideas to choose from. Look through the options and pick whichever one you prefer. For this video, I'll choose chili pepper, so I'll enter its corresponding number and hit enter. After that, you'll be asked to select the video duration. Since we're keeping this demonstration short, I'll choose 32 seconds with 5 keyframes. And with Seedance 2.5 now built directly into Topview Canvas, you also have the option to create native 30-second single-shot videos, giving you more flexibility when you need longer and more controlled AI-generated footage. And with Seedance 2.5 now built directly into Topview Canvas, you also have the option to create native 30-second single-shot videos, giving you more flexibility when you need longer and more controlled AI-generated footage. Generating the images. Once you choose the duration and hit enter, Topview will automatically generate your 5 keyframes based on the information you provided. These images will serve as the foundation for your video and help keep the plant's appearance and growth consistent from one stage to the next. The best part is that you don't need to create these images one by one or switch between different AI tools. Everything is handled inside the same Canvas workflow, which saves you time and makes the process much easier. You can also see all the different parts of your project directly on the canvas, making it easy to keep track of everything. If you want to make changes, you can edit, upscale, or download any of the generated images. Once you're happy with the 5 keyframes, we can move on to the next step, turning them into video clips, turning the images into video. Now that all your images are ready and you're happy with the results, go back to the prompt box and type next. The Canvas agent will then create the video prompts for each scene and use them to animate your images into video clips with Seedance 2.5. Once the clips are ready, play them back and check the results. Look at that, beautiful. You'll notice that each clip connects smoothly with the next, making the entire plant growth process feel continuous. That's because the Canvas agent uses the first image as the starting frame and the next image as the ending frame for each clip, which helps create a smooth transition between the scenes. And if there's a part of a video you don't like, you don't have to regenerate the entire clip. With Clip Edit, you can select the specific section you want to fix and regenerate just that part. This saves both time and credits, especially when working with longer videos. You can also edit, upscale, capture frames from, or download the individual clips if needed. Once everything looks good, all your scenes are ready to be put together into one complete plant growth video, putting the clips together into one video. All right, with all the scenes generated, the next step is to combine them into one complete video. And this is where you really see the benefit of Topview Canvas as an all-in-one AI workspace. We started with the plant idea, created the keyframes, turned them into video clips, and now we can assemble the entire video without leaving the Canvas workspace. To add the clips to the timeline, you can either click the scissors icon above the timeline or select a video and click Add to Timeline. Repeat this for the rest of your clips until they're all in the timeline. From there, you can trim and adjust each clip however you like. Once you're satisfied with the result, click Export. You can export everything as one complete video or save the clips as separate segments. Another useful feature is skills. Once you have a workflow that works well, you can save it as a reusable skill and apply that same workflow to your next plant, video, product, or content idea. This means you don't have to start from scratch every time you want to create something new. And that's it. We've gone from one simple plant idea to a finished plant growth time-lapse video, all within the same workspace. You can plan the idea, generate your assets, create the videos, edit them, put everything together, and export the final result without constantly switching between different tools. And that's also why I think this niche has so much potential. The content is simple, visual, and already getting huge views, while a workflow like this makes it much easier to create more content, test different ideas, and produce multiple variations without rebuilding everything from scratch. So if you've been looking for an AI content idea to try, this is definitely worth exploring. You now know the process, the prompts, and the tool behind it. And with Seedance 2.5 available directly inside Topview Canvas, you're getting both powerful AI video generation and a complete workflow for managing everything around it. And if you want to try it yourself, Topview currently has an offer for Ultra annual users that gives you 60 days of unlimited Seedance 2.5 generations. Seedance 2.5 is also available at just 12 cents per second, and I'll leave my Topview link in the description so you can check it out. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next tutorial. And if you want the prompt I used in this video, don't forget to comment prompt, and I'll send it to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.